I've got some bullshit here. Let's start with this because I hate this. All right, so let's read. So this is a week-old story. Accelerant, this is from the New York Post. Accelerant found in the car of Queens landlord connected to fatal fire. What? Like, you might be thinking, okay, so there's a landlord, a fatal fire. Did the landlord die? Unfortunately, that is not the case. Let's read. An FDNY dog found traces of accelerant on 3 gloves inside the car of a Queens landlord whose apartment house burned down in a suspicious fire that killed 3 people, police sources told The Post. Cops and fire investigators were searching the home and Toyota 4Runner of Eric Chen in Flushing late Tuesday, where the canine made the discovery, the sources said. Police seized the SUV, as well as a digital recording equipment, a computer monitor, and a hard drive, the sources said. No arrests have been made in the case, and no charges have been brought, right? Isn't that interesting? Chen, 29, purchased the home at 90-31 48th Avenue in February and had since tried to evict 8 tenants who remained in the house. Building department records show that nearly as many as 60 people have lived in the home at one point, one of the 26 open violations at the 3-family Elmhurst home. Most of the violations occurred before Chen bought the property, records show. Investigators said this week, they were investigating the early morning blaze Saturday as a possible arson, as after finding an accelerant at the property. I'm sorry, I'm drinking so much coffee, and it sometimes I get acid reflux. I'm sorry. I know, like, look at who's this dumb bitch fucking making noises trying to read a serious news story. That's me. Surveillance footage also showed an unidentified man entering the house and leaving shortly before the flames broke out, killing 3 people inside. Witnesses and sources said 2 men died behind a locked second-floor door and the third on the 3rd floor of the house. Investigators also considered the blaze was an electrical fire. Chen did not return a call for comment on Wednesday. I wonder why. He repeatedly declined to comment to the Post on Sunday and Monday. Isn't that interesting? So this is a very interesting tactic that I have seen similar stories of where, okay, there's an eviction moratorium. All right, so let's set my house on fire, collect insurance money, and then also kill people and not have to evict them. What this is a roundabout way to usurp as much money as possible from the government and from the tenants, and also just killing them in the process, right? You can't do a fire when, say, everyone's at work or whatever. You got to do a fire when people are there, make sure that they die. It's a little fucking ridiculous, right? And when I say a little, I mean Jesus fucking Christ, right? Now, for those wondering, why do I go after landlords so much? Right, okay, landlords. Let's think about landlords, right? What? Like, do you ever hear the word landlord? Like, slow it down a little bit. Landlord? Lord? Who came up with that fucking word? Landlord? Lord of the land? What are we in the fucking 13th fucking century? Are we singing flutes and dancing with goats and fucking doing magical spells and fucking creating alchemy or whatever? Landlord? What? I don't know, man. Like, imagine oh yes, please, I am your landlord. Imagine self-identifying as a fucking landlord. Jesus Christ. And if you needed any more evidence that all landlords are bastards, yes, even the person you know, I'm just kidding. I do want to carve an exception here. A lot of people are in situations where they, like, rent a bedroom of their house, and they refer to themselves as a landlord. That's not being a landlord. Let's be honest. Right? If you've got a 2-bedroom apartment, right, and let's say, because of the coronavirus pandemic, someone has to move out or something, and you've got an empty bedroom, and you decide to rent it out try to get a roommate on Craigslist or whatever, you're not a landlord, motherfucker. You're not a landlord. Shut the fuck up. If you refer to yourself as a landlord, then I'm sorry. Like, honestly, maybe you should be a landlord. But let's be honest. If you rent out one bedroom in your fucking house and you're poor, you're not a fucking landlord. You're just a loser wannabe. Let's be real. And there's a difference between loser wannabes and these motherfuckers that go out there buying and selling and burning down properties in order to make a quick buck. There's a difference, and you need to understand that difference. Well, you don't need to. I mean, I guess your life will be it'll be okay if you don't understand that difference, but you're going to be well equipped to participate in the battlefield of ideas if you do understand that difference. Also, I just noticed there's like a fucking rancid smudge on my glasses, and motherfucker. God damn it. I just spilled fucking ash all over my goddamn fucking bed. Don't you hate when that happens? I'm trying to find my fucking smudge cleaner, and I spill ash all over my fucking bed. Now I've got like black dust on my bed. Now it's on the floor. Fuck.